Hello, and welcome to Virtual Investor Conferences. My name is Matt Lateplo, and on behalf of OTC Markets, we're very pleased you have joined us for our next live presentation from O3 Mining Inc. Please note, you can submit questions for the presenter in the box to the left of the slides. You can also view a company's availability for one-on-one meetings through the Schedule Meetings tab found on the conference platform. At this point, I'm very pleased to welcome Jose Vizquera, President, CEO, and Director of O3 Mining Inc., which trades on the OTCQX Best Market under the symbol OIIIF and on the TSXV under the symbol OIII. Welcome, Jose.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for having us. This is a very special day for us since we have the opportunity to talk to all your investors, and we're very excited to be here. O3 Mining, it's a very unique story in the sense that we are a project that has been de-risked in a very big way, where the downside is very well limited, in our opinion, and where the blue sky is in many of the assets that we have right now. And let me, in a couple of sentences before we begin the presentation, give you a snapshot of where we are. We're in a position right now where we have a market cap of $100 million with a fundamental value based on a pre-feasibility study, $2,300 per ounce gold of $985 million. So almost $100 million to $1 billion in fundamental value. So fundamentally, it's already 100 to a billion, and then we have the blue sky potential. Now let me guide you through this story, which fascinates us. And where we are is in Val d'Or. Val d'Or is the Valley of Gold, or the Golden Valley, Val d'Or. And here are some forward-looking statements. We have a team that has worked in the industry for a number of years, and a team that is prepared to take this project to the next phases. As you can see in here, besides the fact that we have a project that has been de-risked, besides the fact that we have blue sky potential, we also see in here that we have investments in other companies. And it's not that we actually made investment, but we actually divest some of our projects in exchange for shares in other companies, such as Stellar Mining, such as Cartier Resources, such as Electric Elements. We have a very unique shareholder basis. Our family office out of Peru holds more than 5% of the company that is under management. You can see there in the graph. We have institutional shareholders for more than 20%. And we have OTCQX Mining, from where we did a spin out, with more than 20% as well. We have investors in the United States, in Switzerland, in the UK, and of course, in Toronto. We also are covered by different analysts, including National Bank, CIBC, Canaccord, Velocity, 8 Capital, and Sprott Capital. If you are here, we want to imagine we believe in gold, but if you don't believe in gold, then I think we should look into some patterns that has been repeated in history of the economy. And one of the things that we see is that gold has been rallying every time that there has been a reduction in terms of interest rates. And that is a fact. Now, as of today, gold price has already crossed $2,000, and there is no reason to believe why gold will not continue to rise, especially since we have not seen yet the reduction in interest rates. We are in the Valley of Gold. We are in one of the most important provinces in the world, such as Quebec, which is pro-mining, is one of the best jurisdictions in the world, with a lot of potential for exploration, with great manpower, with fantastic infrastructure, and not less important, with huge potential for exploration. And there is already here 3 mines which are in production in a radius of 100 kilometers. We have the Canadian Malartic mine, which at some point was the largest gold mine in Canada. We have El Dorado with Sigma-Lamaque, and we have Wesdome with Kina. All of them in the surroundings of where we operate, and not less important, Goldex as well. So 4 mines in a radius of 100 kilometers. This is not a casualty. We have been delivering to the market. We have been adding resources since 2019 when we went public. We have added almost 1 million ounces. We have gone from 1.7 million ounces to 2.9 million ounces in terms of value added in resources. As I mentioned before, here is where we have been de-risking the project. Now most of our resources are in measured and indicated resources. Marban Alliance has also another important characteristic. We are very close from the old Camflo mine, and we are very, very close from the Canadian Malartic mine. Publicly, Agnico has stated that Malartic mine will consider processing ore from other parties in the region, and we will hope that we can be part of the synergies that will be explored by different parties in the region. We expect that we can share infrastructure, and we expect that we can work collaboratively with other parties in the region, therefore reducing our capex. If we think about O3 Mining as a standalone project, that means without sharing any synergies with anyone, so this is kind of the worst case scenario, we will have a project that at $2,300 per ounce, we will be generating, as I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, a net present value of $985 million. So $100 million for $985 million, almost $1 billion in terms of fundamental value. We have been preparing here to unlock the value, and there are areas where we can cut cost if we are able to work with synergies with other parties in the region, where the capex can be reduced, especially because we will not have to build neither a metallurgical facility or the tailings. And we can see from here, if we were in production, where we were in terms of the mid-tier producers range. And by the moment we reach production, we see that immediately we have a very important opportunity to have a re-rate in terms of where we are today. We have this blue sky potential, as I mentioned before at the beginning of the presentation. We have been staking and buying ground in the Cadillac Lake break and also in the Casa Berardi break, and we expect to show that blue sky potential to flourish as we continue to do exploration as well. So what are the catalysts that we should expect to see in the next couple of months? We expect to continue on our drilling campaign in Marban Alliance. We will continue to work on our feasibility study, hopefully sharing synergies with other mining companies in the region. We will secure processing infrastructure, which goes in the same lines of what I just mentioned before, and we will continue to evaluate brownfield opportunities around us. It is very important to mention that we have been delivering so far in every aspect that we have been working on. We said we were going to do a resource by 2020. We said we were going to do a PEA after. We said we were going to do a pre-feas, and all those milestones have been accomplished, including winning the award for environment, safety, social, and environment ESG award at the PDAC, which was a great recognition for the hard work that has been done by our team at Marban Alliance. With this, I will conclude the presentation with regards to O3 Mining, Marban Alliance, and the blue sky potential at Marban. I would like to go back to the beginning of this presentation. This is a project that has been de-risked. most of the ounces are now in measured and indicated. It's a project that within that de-risked, we see at $2,300 per ounce, a fundamental value of $985 million, which takes us from $100 million market cap where we are today to $1 billion in fundamental value. And that has been the risk. From this point on, the rest is optionality, the rest is upside, the rest is blue sky. And I certainly invite you to investigate more and to learn more about O3 mining. Please come into our website, www.o3mining.com, or please get a hold of our team, and we'll be happy to provide you with more information if needed. And with that, I will conclude our presentation. Okay, I see a couple of questions here that I would go over that. It asks about the consolidation in Casa Berardi. That has to do with our idea of showing the blue sky potential at O3 Mining. We have, yes, consolidated the area, and we intend to unlock value in Casa Berardi through exploration, which has been something that we have been good at what we have been doing. And we have shown that in Marban by moving from 1.7 million ounces, 1.6 million ounces to 2.9 million ounces. Next question is with regards to funding. That's a very good question. We are funded until the end of the year. And we are then going to be launching the feasibility study. And on the back of that, we will be providing guidance on how much more money we need to finalize that. But as of today, we don't need money until the end of the year. We don't need money until commencing the feasibility study. I am asked what is the value of our position at Stellar. We have around 12% of Stellar Mining. Stellar Mining is around $130 million. So we can arguably say that we have $13 million worth of Stellar Mining shares. And then the next question is with regards to the PDAC award, which I mentioned about that before, and how proud we feel about our company on winning that award. And with that, I think that that concludes the questions that I can see here in the screen. I guess back to you, John.